See if we turn it that way, see if it'll work. Okay, let's try something here. And let me share this again. Hmm. Let's try this again. First of all, let me take this off Bluetooth so I'll see if I can hear. Okay, it's working fine. I don't know what happened earlier. Oh, I need to put that on Facebook. Hold on a second. Give me a second. Okay, so let's try this now. Okay, I have sound on my end. Does everybody else have sound on their end? Do we have sound on our end? Do y'all have sound on your all's end? Yep. Okay. Okay, well we're gonna start where we left off, which was the Moorhead, Kentucky weather cam. Moorhead, Kentucky weather cam. And as you see, there's the water tower that looks like the Florence Yaw Water Tower in Florence, Kentucky, which when I passed through the Ohio, like I was saying earlier, I wish I could go back to Ohio. I know I visited a museum in Columbus, and I visited the Air Force Museum in Dayton, Ohio. There's some places in Cincinnati I would like to hit, but never had a chance to. And I want to go up to Cleveland and see what it looks like up at Cleveland and Lake Erie. But that was the last weather cam we're going to show. Let's go back to weather wise. Close has cams off. And let's see what's going on here. Oh, there's another severe thunderstorm warning over in those areas. So let's go to the Weather Service in Louisville. And it says remaining rather warm with a few shower chances. Well above normal temperatures through the rest of the week. Record highs could be potentially challenged, notably on Tuesday and Wednesday. Increased rain chances the following days, Thursday, and then for the weekend. Here's a 0 to 12-hour forecast. Monday's high temperatures was in the 70s. There's even an 80-degree up in Metro Louisville. Daytime wind chills is in the 60s and 70s. Winds are blowing south-southwest and southwest. And then afternoon wind gusts is in the 20s. Monday's chances of precipitation, there's a 49% chance for where we live. There's a 40 and 30% chance. Monday's precipitation totals less than an inch. And we're going to go back out. And we're going to hit that. Sorry about that. Here's tonight's low temperature. 60 is going to be in the 60s. Okay, that was Sunday night wind chills. We don't need that since 60s. Monday night winds will be south-south. We're blowing south-southwest. Monday night wind gusts will be in the double digits, the teens. Monday night chance precipitation is like in 20-something percent. Monday's precipitation totals less than an inch across Grayson and Hardin and Edmondson and Butler counties. Oh, I'm sorry. I hit the wrong thing. There's the 24-hour thing. Sorry about that, guys. But here it is. And then there's the and there's the 12-hour. Didn't mean to do that. I wasn't thinking. I'm just in a hurry to get this done because it's having. I want to hurry and get this done before another issue happens. And then let's look at the weather charts, national forecasting charts for today on Monday. Severe weather across Illinois, northern Indiana, Michigan, Wisconsin, Iowa, Minnesota. Then we got regular thunderstorms in this area. Severe thunderstorm chance in Texas and Oklahoma. Winter weather across the four corner states over to Nevada, California, and up to the northwestern parts of the United States. And then let's look at Tuesday. A big severe weather threat stretched from Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, Iowa, Illinois, Wisconsin, Michigan, Indiana, and Ohio. And there's a flooding threat in Michigan. And then we go to look into Wednesday. A big severe weather threat again, Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin. And then outside of that, it's just a general regular thunderstorm threat, which will water your plants in the garden. And if anybody's watching on this live, let us know where you're watching from. And then we got wintry mix, precipitation up around California, Nevada, Wyoming, Montana, Idaho, Oregon, and Washington State. See, I know all 50 states. I didn't take history class in school for no reason. And now we're going to go back to the weather-wise thing. Clear the National Weather Service out. Okay, you guys are going to get to see what a tornado warning looks like. So I'm going to show you guys what a tornado warning looks like. Hold on a second. Stop, stop, stop. All right, guys, so this is what a tornado warning looks like. So this is what a radar indicated tornado warning looks like. It's red. And this little cone right here in these areas of what state is this in? Iowa, up to Minnesota. So you guys are going to get to see what a tornado warning looks like. I want to pause that and go to radar. So this is what tornado warnings look like. This is a red polygon. Okay, that's an observed tornado. And that is a radar indicated tornado. And we're going to look at the colors of the radar indicated tornado versus we're going to look at the tornado warning polygons. Tornado observed, radar indicated, observed. It says damaging tornado again. And when you have these observed tornado warnings, they go a little bit longer than a radar indicated tornado. See, this is a tornado warning right here. That is slightly a little bit more redder. Here, we'll look at the we'll look at the settings on what color the tornado warnings are, so you guys don't get confused. This is the color of a tornado warning. It's usually light red. It's light red for radar indicated. I need to put that on for about 40 seconds. An observed tornado is a little darker red. Yeah, a little bit of a darker red, but not too dark. PDS is purple. Emergency is purple pink. And severe thunderstorm warnings are yellow. And orange. I might change it up just a little bit. I might change some colors of the alerts at some point. Flash flood warning. I'm going to put sounds for each warning. And then this for a severe thunderstorm warning. And just right when I said that, it alerted me that there was another severe thunderstorm warning. And that's what a tornado warning would sound like. Alright, let's stop. Yeah, it's letting me know there's tornado warning. That's a severe thunderstorm warning tone you guys hear. But that's the kind of tones you will hear. There's a, but this is the hourly forecast. It says now it's 74 degrees out. Then it's going to be 73 next hour, 72, 71, 70, 69, 69, 68, 67, 67, 66, 67 again to the morning hours. That would be a tornado warning. The thing is about weather-wise, you get alerts for all 50 states. '70s all throughout, and then you go in the '60s, 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock, '60s, 6, 65, 64, 63, 64, 69. And then as far as precipitation, okay, I should have never turned it on yet. I'm turning it off. That's going to get on my nerves. That's going to get on my nerves right there. It's going up. See, there it goes again. And there's humidity. This is what you're going to have to get used to when I have to track severe weather. There it goes again. And then let's look at the 7-day forecast. Today, light drizzle. I'm turning that off. I'm turning that off for now. I don't want to listen to that while I'm doing the weather. That's going to have to wait till I'm. That's going to have to wait until I'm done. I'm not going to have that thing constantly going off while I'm doing this. So it shows today light drizzle, high of 79 degrees, low 65 degrees, with a chance of rain. Tomorrow, cloudy, warmer than today, high of 85 degrees, low 66 degrees. We're getting closer to a record breaker. Wednesday, high cloudy skies, high of 85 degrees, low 68 degrees, mild conditions. Thursday, light showers, high of 78 degrees, low of 64 degrees. Friday, light drizzle, high of 81 degrees, low 62 degrees. Saturday, drizzle, high of 81 degrees, low 55 degrees. Sunday, light drizzle, high of 54 degrees, low of 43 degrees. And it says a severe thunderstorm watch in the outlooks. Oh, I forgot to do something. Hold on a minute, guys. I forgot to do something. I knew I forgot to do something. Let me take that off and go to outlooks because I forgot to do that for areas. So let me do that real quick. Sorry, guys, I got sidetracked. Forgive me. So we're going to look at the categorical severe weather risk across areas, marginal across these areas, slight risk, and an enhanced risk. And then we got a slight risk and a marginal risk from Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas. Then we look at day 2. Slight risk, severe thunderstorms all the way across the majority of the United States with an enhanced risk in this orange. And then day 3, slight risk and marginal risk. Sorry, guys, I knew I was forgetting something. And then we look at the tornado threat. 2% from Texas up to Oklahoma and Kansas. 2% in the green area. 5%. 15%. Then we go to day 2. Same thing, 2% here, 5% here, 2% in the green, 5% in the brown, 15% is in the yellow. I think that's how they do it. Look at wind. How much wind do we got in those areas? Of course, there's going to be a lot of wind. And then the yellow areas, a lot of wind. So that's a wind-making storm. And then we're going to look at the hail. There's a little bit of a higher hail threat in the yellow area. And up in here. That is a hail making storm right there where that red is. That's what they call a hail making storm. Day 3. Day 2, I meant. Jesus. I see that up north possibly may go into an outbreak if things keep going up. But yeah, I'm gonna turn the alarms on now so you guys can see. I'm gonna turn the alerts on now. We'll turn those on. Turn them back on. But yeah, I'm gonna time before we go. Again, light red's radar indicated, dark red is observed, purple is PDS, and emergency is purple pink. And then severe thunderstorm warnings are yellow. And then damage threat considerable will be orange, and the colors change for destructive and dangerous. And then flash flood warnings are but we're going to look. I'm going to show you guys what the polygons are observed. Now there's nothing but observed tornadoes. A little bit of a darker red. Yep. Darker red is usually a little bit of a darker red is usually observed. Radar indicated is a light red. Anyway, I'm about to be done with this. We're going to go back to home. Does anybody have any questions? Okay, it's saying connection is unstable. That's fine because I'm fixing ready to get off. So everybody that's watching, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram, The King Tornado Man Show, TikTok, The King Tornado Man Show, and Twitch, The King Tornado Man Show. We got 5 people watching. Those of you guys that's just now joining in, watch the video back because to see the whole weather update. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll be on tomorrow night for another weather update. Oh, also guys, in about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, I'm going to be back on live reacting to Monday Night Raw. The Monday Night Raw before WrestleMania. So y'all stay tuned for that. For those of y'all that's wrestling fans. Thank you guys for watching and have a great night.